Hello. Welcome to this week's Moments of Inspiration by Marilyn. I've been thinking lately about spiritual growth and what are the keys to spiritual growth. And I've really asked myself, what have I done during my spiritual growth and what do others do during their spiritual growth? And basically what I have thought was there's really some very basics. We actually learn them a lot in the Channelers Academy and the How to Channel class and the Channelers method, all of that. What we see is in that energy of spiritual growth, that energy of the keys to spiritual growth, there's some very simple practices that you can do. And I've written down 5 things, or I've thought about 5 things that you can do. Maybe 6. 1, meditate, meditate, meditate. Sit in the stillness every day. Whether it's 5 minutes or 25 minutes, it doesn't matter. Just be still and focus on your breathing. 2, another key to spiritual growth is to ask yourself the hard questions. Ask yourself, when you get bothered by something, why does that bother you? Why does that trigger you? What does that bring up in you? Remember, it's never about the other person. They're only a reflection of something or somewhere within you that you get to learn from that. So when you get triggered or bothered or your buttons pushed or whatever you say, ask yourself the hard questions. What is this really about? 3, be present. Yes, be present. Take a deep breath. Taking a deep breath brings you present. Don't live in the past. So many times people say, well, I've done this and I've done that and this happened and that happened, and or I had this wonderful experience in the past, or I had this wonderful climb in the mountain, blah, blah, blah. Be present. Yes, you've had wonderful, amazing experiences in your past. But, surprisingly enough, not everybody wants to hear about them. Be present and acknowledge this present moment. And if you're arguing about something or with somebody or being upset with somebody or something about something, it's probably about something that happened in your past. So go back to number 2. Ask yourself the hard questions. What's this really about? Number 4, be compassionate. Be compassionate with yourself. Be compassionate with others. Understand others. Hold that energy of love and benevolence with everyone you encounter, because they may be having a really tough day and you contribute to that by reflecting that tough energy back to them, or vice versa. So instead, be compassionate with people and love, honor, and cherish the fact that you get to communicate with other people. Be compassionate with yourself and someone else. 5, there are 2 sides to every story. There are always differences of opinions. When you have one truth, know that somebody else is going to have another truth. So always know that just by your perception may not be a page out of reality. It may be the illusion that created your perception. So just be aware that there are 2 sides to every situation. 6. 6. Learn to live at the highest vibrational frequency that you can. That's what we teach in all the channeling courses. I facilitate channeling. I facilitate people learning to channel. And what I find that the key is spiritual growth. And the people that are going through the academy or the method or the how to channel even if you think you can't class, which is a 2-day class. We learn how to measure the difference between your own spiritual growth and you living at that spiritual higher frequency and where you have been. So the key to spiritual growth is really getting in tune with yourself. As a channel must get in tune with themselves to be a clear channel, to be able to connect with their higher self, filter free, or beings from the outside like Adironnda. So that is my information about the key to your own spiritual growth. Namaste, y'all. Namaste.